What up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with a surprise reaction for you, chat. That is right, it is Saturday night, or maybe it's some other random day for you when you're watching this, but we are back with another unstable SMP reaction. That is right, because we are jumping back into Parrot's director arc, and this is the finale of the director arc called Escaping Paragon, the perfect Minecraft prison. Now chat, yesterday or on the last Parrot video, Parrot himself showed up to the premiere, so I thought, chat, let's celebrate. Let's do the finale Saturday night, cap off the amazing part of the weekend, and we're here, chat. But before we jump into it, can you please show Parrot some love by subscribing to his channel and chat? We're trying to get to 250,000 subs, so if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro, chat.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Hold up, chat. What is up? We are back. Okay. Parrot's Escaping Paragon, the perfect Minecraft prison. Let's go.
This is Paragon, the perfect Minecraft prison. Hidden millions of blocks out on our Minecraft server, Paragon was built for one sole purpose: to trap me forever. And it was perfect by design. It was just a singular obsidian platform suspended hundreds of blocks above lava. Escaping this place was practically impossible. At first, I thought I was completely alone, until one day, I saw a player building a flying machine to my platform. It was Weefy's, my former best friend who had trapped me here
AKA the director.
Upon arriving at my platform, Weefy's dispensed a few...
Okay, chat, so I'm just gonna call it now. He's gonna escape somehow using that, because he has to. I mean, he only has some golden carrots, chat, and a spyglass.
Slices of bread from under me. It wasn't much, but it was the first contact that I had had with any player in the past few days. That's it.
Hope to make this day a little nicer.
Some bread.
And
Oh,
just
a
like
birthday
that,
cake!
Weefy's was gone. And once again, I was alone. But there had to be an escape. Some sort of vulnerability in the prison.
Yeah, I
that
cannot
Weefy's
believe this is
hadn't
the
accounted
finale.
for.
This
So,
arc has
I
been
started
insane.
looking. But all I could find in here were empty walls and a staircase leading up to the surface. In reality, with the items I had snuck in, there was no way I was getting out of here. And each day, I was given less and less food. Meaning that unless I wanted to starve to death, I had to sit extremely still on the platform to conserve my hunger. I needed an escape plan desperately. I analyzed the items I had snuck in over and over again. Wind charges, cobwebs, carpets, even a prize spyglass that Weefy's had given to me over a year ago.
Oh, wow.
But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that if there was any way I was going to escape this place,
So he does
it
have
had
stuff
to
in
be
his
through
inventory then.
Weefy's. After all, Weefy's himself followed the same rigid pattern to deliver me food. The flying machine that he would use to cross the gap was my only ticket out of here.
Oh, 100%.
What I was about to
Parrot's
do
pretty
was
smart.
extremely risky, but if I didn't try, I was going to spend the rest of my time on the server trapped in here. You know you can't keep me in here forever, right?
Oh, he's gonna do something right now.
I don't want to, but I'm doing what I have to.
Why?
Fighting it won't help.
Oh my gosh!
Did that work?
And with Weefy's trapped down in the lava, all that stood in between me and freedom was a single climb. No way.
Why couldn't he just go out that side? He could have hopped in the boat. Yeah, see, chat, he messed up there. He should have gone out the side, rode off the side, down to land, or he could do that up here maybe.
What? But to my absolute surprise, instead of the outside world, I found myself in an entirely new prison.
It's a prison in a prison?
And although this new prison felt even more hopeless than the last, I didn't care. Because no matter what I was about to go through, no matter how difficult it was going to be to escape this place,
I see y'all now. We in for a
promised that
treat
someday,
tonight.
Somehow, I was going to break out of here.
Whatever you're thinking, Parrot, it's impossible.
Get in the boat. Row off.
You live that?
I know how you are, Parrot. If you have even a sliver of hope, you'll keep fighting until you have nothing left. You will spend weeks planning that, Parrot. You're gonna think there's a way. You're gonna search for an escape that doesn't exist. And then one day, you'll snap out of it.
He should have just made that whole outside
that you've
lava.
tried everything
Then
you
he'd be
could
screwed.
possibly try.
None of those
Then you can
biomes, just
finally
lava.
begin.
Begin with what?
Begin building a world, Parrot, just us. A world where you don't have to worry about dying, where I don't have to worry about you dying ever again. It won't take any luck, it won't take any brains, it won't take anything. You just have to stay here, and you'll survive. That's all
Forever.
it is. Come on, smile.
Have any of you
Parrot,
guys ever
you're
seen the
safe.
movie Misery?
Weefies.
Where she keeps this famous author and breaks his ankles
No,
so he
give me your
can't leave?
items.
That's what it sounds like.
Weefies wasn't always like this, but 6 months ago, after faking his own death, he had become a completely different person. What are you gonna do, kill me, bro? You already said that you're not gonna do that.
I know. But I'll kill all your friends.
I realized that I didn't have a choice. So, Weefies conducted an item check, filling my inventory with boats to make sure that I had no items left. But I decided to keep one item anyway, the spyglass that Weefies had given to me as a symbol of friendship. Maybe I kept it to test Weefies, or maybe to see if he still even cared. That's all my items.
There's a boat left over. The spyglass, Parrot, drop it.
Weefies, why would I ever want your stupid spyglass? Is that good?
Yeah. And don't worry. I'll start from scratch just like you. So let's head down.
But there was no way that I was going to let Weefies get away with what he had done. If he thought that I was going to cooperate inside of his prison, he was wrong. I was going to kill him. So, the moment I got out of his sight, I grabbed a few blocks of wood and crafted a wooden sword. So what's the plan?
Whatever you'd like it to be. All we have to do is... well, this is our world. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Weefies, I'm sorry.
Parrot.
What?
Yeah.
To my surprise, Weefies had some sort of mechanism that teleported him away whenever his Totem of Undying popped.
That's pretty sick.
And as I stood there wondering what I was supposed to do, I remembered something. The spyglass that I had thrown out earlier. If I wasn't quick, it was going to despawn. So, I booked it all the way back up the first prison, and luckily, it was still there. But I wasn't even supposed to have this spyglass, and if Weefies found out that I had kept it, I didn't know what he was going to think, because in reality, after what he had done, there was no reason for me to have gone back for it. Maybe it was because I had carried the spyglass with me everywhere and I didn't want to lose it. Or maybe it was because it reminded me of who Weefies used to be.
It's all yours.
There's spoke chat.
However, regardless of what I thought, I still needed to find a way out of here. Weefies said that this prison was called Paragon, which literally translates to something perfect. But in all honesty, this
Perfect
place
prison?
didn't look perfect at all. The walls looked easy to climb out of or mine through, and an escape through the Nether was also possible. So, after grabbing food at a weirdly built village
Yeah,
and then
but
crafting
it's
some
not
basic
real,
tools,
though.
I started making my way up the tallest mountain in the prison.
Like,
I was going to escape.
but yeah, we know there's another trap. Like Whiffy's hasn't thought of this. Something's, yeah.
What the? Somehow, two invisible players had appeared out of nowhere, splashing me with slow falling and knocking me off of my bridge. I had no idea where they had come from or how they even knew that I was trying to escape, but I was
Wow.
so close. I wasn't willing to give up
So that's-
just yet. Come on. No,
They come there,
dude.
they come there, they come there, they come. Speed bridge! Speed bridge! Speed bridge! Why is that tough to say, chat? Okay, deep breath.
No.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Ooh, oh shoot, oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, good job, good boat clutching, dude. Oh, go, 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 go!
And since it was now clear that there were guards somehow monitoring my every move, I realized that this prison would be a lot more difficult to escape than I had initially
I mean, that's
thought.
a good prison, chat. Prison guards.
Following this, I decided to check the Nether as well.
Looks like.
Yes, okay. Okay, please, please. But as I expected, there was a massive obsidian wall that gave me mining fatigue whenever I got near it. Which meant I had no choice but to head back to the overworld to come up with a new plan. But as I was doing so, I couldn't help but notice how cool this place actually was. Dude, like this is crazy, bro. So for the next half hour, I decided to just explore around the area, and I realized that Weefies was right. He had actually managed to build an entire world inside of here. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't want to call it a world. It was a prison. And in reality, even though there were cool mountains and lakes, that still couldn't hide the fact that I was surrounded by a massive obsidian wall meant to contain me. And eventually, after navigating through the entire prison, I stumbled across a small house in a cherry grove. Hello?
Whiffies.
Hello? I realized that this house had to belong to Weefies, and seeing that he wasn't here,
Am I saying
there was only
Whiffies?
one thing
Weefies.
I could do. And while I continued to come up with an escape plan, I also decided to build a house of my own. Holy, this is a crazy spot for a house. Although I wasn't planning to stay in this prison for very long, I understood that if I at least wanted to survive until I got out, I would need basic shelter and also a sustainable source of food. So, once I completed my house, I headed to the nearby jungle biome to fish. And that's when Weefies showed up.
I hear you met my guards.
What are you doing? Controlling them? Keeping them in this prison so they keep watching me?
Well, everyone has a price.
Dude, there are many other places where you can fish. I had no idea what Weefies wanted from me, or how he had even found me in the first place. But that's when I had an idea.
2 lily pads in a row.
Yeah?
What are the odds, huh?
0.02%. You see, if Weefies was watching my every move, then by that logic, I can make it look like I was trying to escape in one way, when in reality, I was setting up an entirely different escape plan.
Okay.
Okay. I'm probably gonna get
Parrot's
going.
smart, bro.
Okay.
Alright, see ya. And just like that, I booked it straight for the Nether.
I mean, I'll say this, chat. You could be in a worse prison.
And seeing that Weefies was still watching me, once I entered the Nether, I mined as much gold as possible and then used it to trade with piglins for ender pearls. Oh my gosh, it hit! I got it! What? But the ender pearls themselves serve 2 different purposes. To Weefies and the guards, it seemed obvious that I was going to use them to try and escape through the Nether roof. But that's exactly what I wanted them to think. In reality, I was also going to use them in a daylight-controlled ender pearl stasis chamber. And with this contraption, I would instantly teleport back to the overworld whenever the sun set. Okay, perfect. This meant that while the guards and Weefies thought that they were stopping me from escaping, they were actually playing right into my hands. So, once I secretly built the stasis chamber using the cover of my house, I started heading back to the Nether roof to stage this fake escape.
Here we go, here we go.
And sure enough, within seconds of teleporting onto the Nether roof, 2 guards had arrived. No, everything was going exactly
Oh,
to
here we go,
plan.
here we go, here we go.
I would just have to distract them for the next few minutes.
Until it changed. What do you say? When it went dark? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, you're on the fishing. Yep. Oh. There you go, there you go, go, go.
Worked. Well played, Weefies. Nice try, bro. You thought, buddy. You really thought.
But there's more. Watch, there'll be more guards.
But somehow, even after all of that, Weefies was still 1 step ahead of me.
I knew it.
What?
I told you, Parrot. This place is inescapable. I mean, I'm sure you figured this out by now, but it's not the walls that are keeping you in. It's you. It's as I said before, you're gonna try everything in the world that you can think of. But no matter what you try, no matter how hard, nothing is going to work.
Interesting, chat.
Get down from there before you hurt yourself.
Like, I don't even know how to guess.
I knew that Weefies was
that
right.
he could get out.
No matter what I did, he was always going to be 1 step ahead of me. And because of this, I started thinking about why this prison was even considered perfect in the first place. And that's when I realized something. This prison was inescapable because it was an extension of Weefies' mind. The only reason I couldn't get out of here was because Weefies was smarter than me, which meant the only way I was going to be able to escape this place was if I managed to get close enough to Weefies, and then when I had the perfect chance, kill him. You win.
What?
Is he really gonna kill him?
I tried everything, bro.
Ain't no
I tried
way
climbing
Weefies can
out.
die, right? I mean, we
I tried
thought he
going
died
after the
once.
Nether. I tried baiting you and the guards with an Ender Pearl stasis chamber, and it didn't work. You're right. It's impossible.
You've given up?
Yeah. So what now? What?
Nothing.
So, knowing that I needed to do everything in my power to gain Weefies' trust,
Work
I
on the
started
base.
building a house close to his.
Well, I didn't take you for someone who gives up so quickly.
It's been hours, bro.
That's it? That's all it takes to bring down Parrot X2?
And in this
Parrot
moment,
X2.
I knew that it was going to take a lot of convincing for Weefies to actually trust me. However, I was playing the long game. I was willing to wait weeks, even months, for the perfect opportunity to kill Weefies and escape this place.
Aren't you ever so slightly tempted? I have no armor on.
What?
Look at the nice
She
little
tempted.
duck.
Weefies. I've already tried to kill you, bro. You swapped to your Totem of Undying and teleported away. If I try to kill you, you're just gonna do the same thing. Bro, and think about it. If I actually wanted to kill you in one shot, don't you think my priority would have been to like fully enchant a diamond sword so that I can do it in one shot and you don't have any reaction time?
Hey, you're not bad. Whatever you say then. We'll see how long your resolve lasts.
Oh,
So,
chat,
over the
we're
course of the
for a
next
treat.
few hours, Weefies and I built
This is
an
already-
actual food farm and then played mini games together like archery.
And you get the inner ring on that furthest left log. If you can, I'll let you in.
And although it was all an act, deep down, I didn't want to kill Weefies. I knew that there had to be some part of him that knew that what he was doing was wrong. And maybe one
You
day
get your
he'd
owed
realize that and
You
let
get your
me out
owed
of here.
Weefies
We
back
can
now,
call it a
mate.
draw. I think you earned it.
But if I was going to convince Weefies that I was intending to stay here, I needed it to actually seem that way. So,
gotta build-
to gather
you gotta do a
full
big
armor
build.
and other resources, the two of us decided to head to a deep dark biome, which also somehow existed inside of the prison. You removed
That's
all
crazy.
the shriekers and catalysts.
Well, it'd be a little dangerous otherwise, wouldn't it?
So, after navigating the deep dark and looting all of the chests inside, Weefies and I then decided to mine out all of the skulk inside of the city. Although it took hours, it was something that no ordinary person would do if they were still trying to
Get
escape.
all that XP!
And following this, the two of us mined for diamonds to craft ourselves full diamond armor. I'm going to make diamond chestplate.
And low key,
I have
they're
full
having fun,
diamond.
chat.
I think I'm also gonna make a diamond axe. Weefies? Weefies? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Weefies was AFK, standing still right in front of me.
It's a test, though.
I'm
Don't do
gonna
it.
Just tower up. However, Weefies wasn't dumb. I knew that there was a chance that he was doing this to try and test me. And if I tried to kill him with my axe right here, he would have plenty of time to swap to his Totem of Undying and teleport away. Yo. But if he was actually away from his computer, this was way too good of an opportunity to pass up. Because if I managed to kill Weefies here, I could easily escape this prison. And seeing that I had just mined some dripstone from a nearby cave,
No, he's not
I
gonna
had
do
to
it.
try.
It's a test. Oh, he's falling for it. Dang it.
Yo, are you back?
Yeah. What's up? You get you got full armor. Okay, perfect. Here, let me do the same. I don't know if I'll have enough. Do you have 2 extra diamonds by chance?
Of course he knew, dude.
No, I don't. I had been completely outplayed. And worst of all, Weefies now knew that me trying to get close to him was all an act.
Yep.
Killing him would be way harder than I'd initially thought. I had to pretend like it was a complete fluke. So, over the course of the next few days, I decided to not make any moves at all. Instead, I focused all of my time into expanding the base, fishing, and any possible activity that made it seem like I had fully given up. That was until Weefies had an idea.
Well, what do you say we play another game then?
Sure.
We wanna do parkour, hide and seek?
I'm down to do hide and seek. This was perfect. You see, I still knew nothing about Weefies. I didn't know how he thought about things or how he was able to predict my every move.
Right,
He's inside your head, Parrot! Inside your head, man!
Sure.
And no mining or placing blocks.
On the outside, something like hide and seek was a friendly game between me and him. But secretly, it would allow me to understand his mind, which in turn would help me understand the prison. So, the rules of the game were simple. We would each pick a biome to hide in. Once the seeker found the hider, we would swap places, and whoever found the other person faster would win. Weefies and I agreed that I would hide first, so I picked the mangrove swamp biome, which arguably was the most dense biome that I could have picked. And it wasn't long until Weefies found me. How, bro? How? And then it was Weefies' turn to hide. If I was going to learn anything about how he thought, it was from this. You chose the coral reef?
Yeah.
Out of all of the biomes?
Something wrong?
No. But something was wrong. No ordinary player who is trying to win in a game of hide and seek would pick this specific biome. After all, it had the least hiding places out of every other biome in the prison. This could only mean one thing. Weefies knew that this game of hide and seek was a test. And as I headed off to go and try and find him, I knew that I had to be careful. Weefies was trying to prove something. But then again, if I played my cards right, I could also learn a lot about who Weefies was as a person. So I started looking around, and the first thing I noticed was how difficult it actually was to search underwater. Knowing that it wasn't the best use of my time, I knew that I would have to come back to that later. And since I wasted the next few minutes looking around different terrain, I realized that if I wanted to beat Weefies' time, I would need a different approach. I had to think like him. The house was obvious, almost too obvious in the way that it'd be a perfect mind game to play. But of course, it was empty. When I first built my house, I also noticed that there was a jungle temple at the back of the island, but once again, nobody was hiding in here. I spent the next few minutes boating around and searching every last bit of the biome that I could, but the more I searched, the more I realized that if Wi-Fi's was hiding anywhere, it was in the water somehow. And that was when I noticed a small underwater cave. By this point, I had searched practically every other section of the
Hurry up,
biome,
bro.
and although the chances that Wi-Fi's was actually in here were
better hurry
very
up,
slim,
chat.
I had to check. But that's when I saw it. There was a tiny entrance nestled in the back of the cave. However, in the rules, Wi-Fi's himself had said that he wasn't going to break or place any blocks.
And no mining or placing blocks.
And if he was back there, that would be considered cheating since this little entrance obviously wasn't naturally generated. But this was Wi-Fi's who we were talking about. I didn't know what extent he was taking this game to, and even though I was running out of air bubbles and also time, if Wi-Fi's was back there, I needed to know. Yo, found you.
10-10. Not bad.
I thought the rules were no blocks. Like you
Oh,
couldn't-
yeah, no, I set this up a few days ago.
And that's when it clicked. Once again, Wi-Fi's had completely outsmarted me because the hide-and-seek game we had just played was a complete test. You see, if I had truly trusted Wi-Fi's, I wouldn't have gone down to investigate the back of the cave. And the moment I did, it confirmed that I didn't trust him at all. And knowing that there wasn't much I could do now to earn back Wi-Fi's trust, I gave up.
Interesting.
Well, gave up wasn't the right term. Although I knew I couldn't outsmart Wi-Fi's, I was hopeful that there was some part of him
And
that
that there'd
still
be a
cared.
moment.
But since there was nothing I could do about that besides wait,
moment that
the
he
two
lets
of
his
us started
guard down,
turning this
chat.
prison into our own world. We spent hours mapping out the entire area. We rebuilt and redesigned our Cherry Grove base, and we played all sorts of different games together. Days slowly turned into weeks.
Okay, you know, they're just getting a little bonding time, a little bro time.
And then one day, I was exploring around the border of the prison when I stumbled across something. Something that didn't belong here. Hello? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Just like I had hoped for this entire time, Wi-Fi's had opened up an entrance into the wall of the prison to let us out. Or at least, that's what I thought.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The outside world. I'm surprised you didn't try and leave.
I mean, why would I? It's like better in here.
You can't be that obvious, dude.
Even still.
Can I go over there?
Yeah. For all you know, there might be another wall out there.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy, chat.
You see those dandelions?
Yeah.
You ever wonder, Parrot, how I knew about Mr. Cube?
About the dandelion that was planted in his cell?
Oh,
Exactly.
You see, months ago, after capturing one of
Yes,
the
we've
assassins
all been
that
wondering
Wi-Fi's had
this.
sent after me, we had locked them inside of a
'Cause it
prison
happened.
cell,
He got the
giving
note
them
right
a
after.
dandelion as a decoration. However, Wi-Fi somehow knew about the dandelion before we had even given it to the assassin. It was still one of the greatest unanswered questions surrounding him. How he always
that's
managed
part of the
to
reason
know
why
things
Bat
that he
thought he
shouldn't.
was the director.
It was Jumper, Parrot. I told her that if she dared go against what I had planned, I would reveal the identity of each and every one of her spies. I told you this earlier with the guards, that everyone has a price. Well, even more powerfully, everyone has something they care about. And if you can control that, you can control the person.
Wi-Fi's, what is wrong?
That's why they work here 24/7. At every command. The guards are the fabric of this place, Parrot. Without them, this prison wouldn't function.
That's his out.
And there's no force that would make them stray from their orders.
That's his out. I don't
Because
know how.
have what they care about.
They have jumper.
Well, I guess we don't need this anymore, do we?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, that's cold.
You can fill the rest if you'd like.
That's cold.
Reefys? But for the first time
That's
in
cold,
weeks,
chat.
I had a plan. The guards. The more I thought about it, Weefy's was right. The guards
called it.
themselves obviously were the foundation of this prison, but they were also the biggest flaw as well. I couldn't believe that I hadn't realized this before.
I knew it.
The
I knew it was
guards were
something.
arguably weaker than Weefy's and were way more likely to fall for a trap. And if I killed one of them, I could take all of their gear and just fly out of here. So, I got to work. If I wanted to kill one of them, I would need to once again stage a fake escape. But this time, the fake escape would lead to a trap. So, I picked a tree by the border of the prison and mined a tunnel about 50 blocks down. Following this, I started looking for and killing wandering traders, which have an 8.5% chance of dropping milk or an invisibility potion upon death. But even after days of this, I still had zero luck.
Oh, wow.
No, dude. Dude, I'm about to crash out, bro. I'm actually gonna crash out. Oh my gosh, dude. The statistical significance of this, bro, is actually like 0.001, bro.
Oh, wow.
But eventually, I managed to get both a milk bucket and an invisibility potion. Oh my gosh. Thank God.
Let's go, baby.
2 for 2? Are you serious? So, after grabbing
It's
some
time.
obsidian, I made my way back to the tunnel I had mined earlier. To any guard who was watching me, what I was about to do looked like an obvious escape attempt. But that's exactly what I needed them to think. And once I made it to the bottom of the tunnel, all I had to do was wait for a guard to fall for the trap.
Yo,
What?
yo, Parrot,
Jumper!
stop.
But to my absolute surprise, this guard was no ordinary player. It was Jumper, one of my friends. You're the guard?
Yes, I'm the guard. It's me, Darapchu, and Leo, but what, like, please don't leave, okay? We've been watching you. Weefy's is what? Stop! Do not leave. Stop. Weefy's has.
Wait,
Weefy's
Jumper.
Is,
You have an
Yes.
elytra, right?
yeah.
Wait, give me
yeah,
that.
I do. I can't.
This
I
is-
can't let you leave. You're gonna just try and fly out with it.
Yeah, that's the
Parrot,
point.
if you leave, all my spies' identities are getting leaked. You can't leave.
So you're just
Like,
gonna
if you
stay in this prison forever. And no matter how badly I
She
wanted
said
to
her,
escape this
Darapachu,
place,
and
I
Leo.
couldn't kill Jumper, which meant Weefy's was right. There was absolutely nothing that I could do about the situation.
I'm sorry. It's not ideal for us either.
So what are you gonna do after this? Go back to just being a guard? For the
Yeah. Oh.
I see you finally met the guards. Well, properly. Jumper, you can leave. Your job is done.
Jeez. This is a
Come
mind
with me.
F, chat. It just constant. You don't know what's going on. Like, he's literally always one step ahead of him. Always.
You'll follow me.
Weefy's, we can still leave. Like, you realize that, right? We can just climb over these walls and go back to spawn. Or even somewhere just far away from spawn.
Parrot, do you think I'm stupid? I gave up on you months ago. It's way too late for starting over. Do you not understand what I'm saying to you? You want to get out of here, Parrot. You have no intention of staying in this prison. I tried to convince you many times, yet you wouldn't budge. You just don't listen. You put yourself in danger for causes that only exist in your head. I know that no matter what I tell you, I can't change your mind.
By this point, I had tried everything. I had tried outsmarting Weefies. I had tried reasoning with him. I had even waited weeks, hoping for him to change. But nothing
Been
worked.
in the prison.
And even though I
in the
knew that
thick
there
of
was
it
still
like
some part of
KSI.
him that cared, he was too far gone to see it himself.
Oh yeah,
Please,
Weevies is
Follow
gone.
me.
to where?
You'll see.
Last time he said this, he ended up in
Do
this
you
prison.
know the extent, Parrot, that I've been keeping an eye on you, that I've been tracking every item in your inventory? 1 oak boat, 1 dripstone, an enchanted diamond axe, 62 obsidian, 30 acacia logs, 5 torches, 25 carrots, a bucket,
What?
2 enchanted golden apples.
I had never seen anything like this before. I knew Weefies was smart, but this was an unparalleled level of intelligence.
But-
Give me your inventory, and I'll know if you kept anything.
There you go. Is that good?
An other side disc, Parrot. 7 planks, a shovel, and a boat. Drop it.
That's it? You're fine with everything I just gave you?
I'll drop my items soon enough.
Weefies, I'm gonna run out of food.
You have 7 hunger bars left, Parrot. Go up.
Weefies, we're back here? You gonna put me back on that platform again?
This is the final clean start, Parrot.
Things are not looking good, chat. And we ain't got, there's not much left. I mean, we're literally down to 10 minutes.
Weefies, I can't
So
even
how?
sprint anymore.
Drop the block. Look, Parrot. All my armor. And the totem. So you know I'm serious.
Chat, stuff's about to go down. I think they're about to fight each other. Parrot is gonna have to kill him.
What is this?
We're gonna
Weefies, what is
fight.
this?
This is an arena. They're about to fight to the death, chat.
Step on a pressure plate. It won't kill you. You will step on a pressure plate. You left me without a choice, Parrot.
What is going on?
From this point on, if either of us steps off, if you try to break a block, the entire chamber blows up with us in it. I told you this prison was perfect, Parrot. I gave you a chance to live freely. And you wouldn't take it.
I know how he's getting out of this, chat. He's gonna drop the spyglass on the pressure plate and run. Because he just has one thing in his inventory, and it's that spyglass. Now, my question is, did
You
Weefies
really have
drop
nothing
everything?
on you?
I told you I'd start over. On the same footing as you. No items, nothing.
Weefies.
appreciate it.
You hold on to this.
Spyglass?
It's a
This
symbol,
is my
symbol of their
prized
friendship.
spyglass. Like this thing, you don't understand.
Okay.
This thing means so much to me, bro. So if
Lot of
something
lore,
happens to
chat,
you,
lore!
that spyglass is gone.
I mean, I appreciate it. It's all yours. Where did you get that? I tracked your entire inventory, Parrot. How did you get that?
Remember when I threw it off the top of the prison? I went back to pick it up after I tried to kill you. I don't know why I kept it.
For this moment.
Maybe because it reminded me of like who you used to be.
I told you before. I killed that version of me, Parrot. I had to. Guards, please!
Leafies. You know what I've realized? I'm not smarter than you. I'm not. This prison, the only reason it's perfect is because of that exact reason. But you know the one difference between us? It's that I never lost hope in you.
Aw.
Every single day, for the past 3 weeks that I was inside of this prison,
Chat,
I thought that at
Parrot
some
storytelling
point,
is insane.
you'd snap out of it, and you'd realize that what you did was wrong and you'd let us both out. I don't want to do this. I really don't. I don't. You kept on saying that you killed your past self to become who you are today. But both of us know. You will deny it, but both of us know that there's some version of you deep down that wishes that you hadn't done this, that wishes that you hadn't faked your death, and that wishes that you didn't manipulate my friends and kill them, and do all these things to me.
Parrot, you're believing in the good of people here
And
now.
wishes that they could go back. You know that. You're staring at me right now because you know that. Weefies, when I leave this place, when I get out of this prison, just know, even
Ugh.
after all that you did,
Cinematics, chat.
I'm not gonna remember you as the player who did all these horrible things. When people ask me about who Weefies was,
Best friend.
I'm gonna remember you as the Weefies that I used to know. The Weefies that cared about other people and was kind to everyone. The Weefies that gave me the spyglass.
Please, Parrot. Please. Give that to me before you hurt yourself.
It's all yours.
Oh, dude, this is too good. This is too good to be true, chat. It's too good to be true, chat. Bro. Let's go, Sauce Gang. Oh. It's a little warm down there. I got sweaty armpits. Sorry. My bad. Bro, this is amazing. This might be one of the best story arcs I've ever seen on any Minecraft SMP ever, chat.
But realistically, there's nothing you can do alone that's better than something we can do as two people.
But Thank you for being my friend.
Oh sevens, chat. Oh
Anytime,
sevens.
dude.
Oh sevens, chat. Wow. Dude, this is insane! This is a masterpiece. Jesus, bro. This is crazy. What a video, what a finale, what an arc. Amazing storytelling. What a way to spend a Saturday night, chat. Jeez. Woo! Wow, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Bro, what a finale. Okay, and then we have technically watched the next video because it was the first Parrot video we watched. Wow. Chat, this lived up to the hype. Holy sweaty armpits, Batman. I mean, that was beautifully written. Some of the best storytelling I've ever seen on an SMP. The amount of emotional investment that I feel I have invested towards their friendship. You know, the people trying to take Parrot out. Weefies, could he change? He did value the friendship. That's why he wanted that. He wanted to see what he used to have with Parrot, and that's why he grabbed that telescope and finitoed like a burrito. But dude, this was amazing. So a couple tidbits of information, chat. We are following season 2 in chronological order. So we have to take a smidge of a break from Parrot because chronologically it doesn't add up. And also what that means, with the video we reacted to, the last Wembu video, next up is officially Flame Frags. That's right, you heard it. Cheers. The crowd goes wild. That's right. The next video coming out tomorrow is the first time we're gonna watch Flame Frags, and it's gonna be awesome. I don't know the name of the video off the top of my head, but it's the one that chronologically comes next. And then Parrot, we did, the first one we reacted to was the Unstable SMP experience. So we'll do the next one after that when we get back to him chronologically. Again, this director arc is one of the best things I've ever seen. Yeah, again, the thing that got me the most is the amount of emotions I feel like I have invested in this series because of the direct arc and just, God, how Weefies was always one step ahead of him. It was insane. Anyways, thank you again, chat, for everyone recommending. This has truly been something insane, and the fact that yesterday Parrot himself showed up at the premiere. Yeah, I thought, I'm like, dude, do it. You know, I didn't know. Did I want to do this or Flame Frag's video for tomorrow or Monday? I'm like, no, both of these videos deserve to be on the weekend. Let's do one tonight for Saturday night. Let's do the next one for Sunday, and then Monday we roll them out some more. But anyways, chat, thank you so much for showing up at the premiere. If you're here, if you're watching this normally, thank you for making it this long in the video. I appreciate all you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Please show Parrot some love by subscribing to this channel and chat. You know the deal. We're trying to get to 250,000 subs. So if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's Eat, Sleep, and Make Beats. And as usual, be coming another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Coo-hoo, got number love for the Sauce Gang.